Welcome to the stream, by the way. Currently, we're continuing the legend of Gingi'Vitis here. Big news, we recently got him the blue suede shoes. He's not doing so well with the Thieves Guild. He more or less continues to fail. Right now, we are uncovering the mystery of the Mythic Dawn. So we got the 4 books from the last stream. Now we're down here in the sewers. And we killed the main Mythic Dawn leader. Or at least for this mission. Now I'm just kind of running around the sewers killing goblins for some reason. I don't really know. Like I said, I love this game dearly. It doesn't captivate my attention to the lore in the story all too well. Not to say that it's bad. It's good. I like it very much. It just might be a little dated for me. What's the Mythic Dawn? The Mythic Dawn are currently the primary antagonist, it seems, as far as I can tell. You run into them in Skyrim. When you go to, I think it's Dawnstar, the guy that runs that museum in Dawnstar, where you get Mehrunes Dagon, the dagger, he's a Mythic Dawn, I don't know what the term is, maybe a romanticizer. He's essentially not actually affiliated with the cult, he's just kind of someone who collects the history and appreciates and respects it. The Mythic Dawn in this game are actually like a real antagonistic force, and they summon the Daedra to this realm to kill the Emperor and his son. I can't really remember why, to be honest. I'm sure it's some sort of world domination ploy, as it typically is. That's about the best that I got from that. It's kind of brutal. Oh, very exciting. We also got Gingi'Vitis some new bling, which apparently just phased away for some reason, as I say that. Okay, cool. I remember going to that museum. It'll be interesting to learn more about them as you play. So what kind of build are you going for? So essentially this build is just a scuffed build. I had a couple of viewers in my first stream help me with creating the character. We ended up naming him Gingi'Vitis. I was originally going for like an old man look, and then it kind of just turned into like a flattened pancake. Kind of looks like a duck too with that side profile. But someone asked if I could use no weapons this run, and sometimes I run into a little bit of conflict where I have to pull weapons out. But currently I'm going for like an unarmed build with a little bit of spells too. I've been kind of making the joke like stealth wizard. It's not very good, I can tell you that much. I ran into like the second tier of enemies beyond mud crabs, because there was wolves, and then I ran into a timber wolf, and that thing messed me up, so I was humbled very quickly. Freckle Muffin, yo, what's up? Glad to see so many people in the chat. This is awesome. Thanks for joining, guys. It means a lot to me. I'm a little smooth brain when it comes to Oblivion, honestly. Now, for anyone else, I'm sure this is a very trivial puzzle. There's a gate. It's opened remotely. And I, for the life of me, can't figure out that is. It's gonna be that. I'm gonna be disappointed. It doesn't even make sense. Why would you open that gate in the other room? What are these devs thinking? Clearly they're not sewer architects. So I guess I should probably hit this one too, because this will open a gate in 3 rooms from now. Must have done something wrong. Or maybe it's late? I feel like the quest barring me behind a hard lock is kind of intense. I had to have done something wrong. Oh, no. Yeah, you can't. Okay, you can see his ring right there on his right hand. But when he... Oh no, it's still there. Oh, it depends on the perspective. So if I look down, you can't see his ring. But then if I look up, it's like a holographic card. You can only see it in certain angles of light. I mean, I guess we'll give this a shot. What's the worst that can happen, right? Did you play this when it first came out? My fiance barely played it when it came out, so the remake basically new for us. Yeah, it's kind of my same experience. I played it when it came out as a kid, and it was definitely cool. But I'll be honest, even at the time, the game felt and looked a little dated. And there were so many competitors with... I can't remember which GTA came out at the time. It might have been 4, honestly. No, definitely not. But there was a GTA that came out. It might have been San Andreas and Saints Row, and I was really in the whole like stealing cars mode, and so that kind of kept my attention because it was just a lot faster paced. It was fun to run around and goof off for a little bit, but I essentially have no idea what the story is. I've actually played it further now than what I have previously, so this is all kind of like a new game for me. OMG, GTA's fair. Yeah. Too much of a classic. And I was a little kid, you know, and like I said, this game is kind of slow sometimes and apparently really confusing. You know, I don't even have to be in the sewers. I'm just gonna walk out the way I came because that's just not working. I probably wasn't even supposed to be down here. I just kept walking around thinking I was supposed to. So yeah, recently I had dismantled this cult meeting down here. Oh man, if I hadn't broken all my lockpicks. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I had thwarted the cultists, and now the Magnificent Hero is just lost in the sewers. This is kind of where I belong, though, if you look at me. I think I'm in my home environment. Hashtag triggered. Okay. Wow. Yeah, the game is really beautiful, and don't get me wrong, it's I love the Elder Scrolls franchise. It's still a lot of fun, but there were definitely some things that, even at the time this game came out, just felt a little dated, a little behind. But I'm sure Bethesda probably took many years to develop this, if I had to take a shot in the dark. For the lockpicking level. Oh yeah, I know.
What is it, citizen?
Yeah. I have a hate-hate relationship with the lockpicking in this game. The children yearn for the sewer swamp. That reminds me, I actually really enjoyed the Minecraft movie quite a lot. It was just such a chill, easy, funny movie to watch, and like the dialogue and the story, obviously not the most groundbreaking or anything, and I'm kind of like a bit of a film snob. I love to like analyze movies, but it was just such a fun experience. I would definitely do it again. There were some kids that were sitting a couple rows above us, and they threw a soda over the top of us, and it didn't really get too much on us. It kind of just dripped a little bit on us. But I thought it was funny. It was just kind of all part of the experience. There was people screaming the entire time. It was a good time. It was cool. I really missed going to the movies pre-COVID. It just felt like a totally different vibe, and that was one of my favorite things to do, was go to the movie theater. I love watching new movies, and I can't help but buy the popcorn and candy and the soda like $30 later. Yeah, I know I'm getting ripped off, but
what can I do for you?
I don't know. It's just so iconic for me.
To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study
I've yet to see it. Can't wait for it to go to streaming. Yeah, I definitely recommend it, honestly.
It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings. In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought.
So I have a feeling check back with me tomorrow just means
I'll keep...
stand here and wait. And miraculously, she's going to know what to do next. Now, are you liking this more than Skyrim? I know you probably haven't played too much of this one, but I wanted to hear your comparison. I think, for me personally, at the time when Skyrim came out, I remember it so vividly because I think I had to have been about 15, and I remember going over to my friend's house, and it was like 3 or 4 like sweaty teenagers.
Well met.
Legion
duty.
It was like a hot summer day, and we stunk, and there was like a box fan in the window, and it was kind of like just blowing stink around.
Interesting.
And I remember we all just huddled around this massive flat screen in my buddy's room, and we just got like a bunch of junk food, and
Nothing
all things that miners should have.
Good news from
and we played Skyrim like all day and all night, and that is like such a like core memory.
Ah, yes, the mythic Dawn Scholar.
So I think
Go ahead.
I have pretty extreme rose tinted glasses for Skyrim, of course, unlike I do for Oblivion. I think nostalgia definitely has a huge impact on how people perceive, their quality in games. But I think Skyrim's design is definitely further ahead than Oblivion's was, because like I was saying, Oblivion just felt really behind. I'm sure they were just locked in development for way too long, and I'm sure they took a long time developing Skyrim as well, but Skyrim just feels a lot more cohesive with the writing, the enemies, the atmosphere, and it definitely had a lot larger of an impact on, pop culture. I mean, they remastered and re-released that game so many times. I'm waiting for them to do to Oblivion what they do to Skyrim now with the Unreal Engine, because I believe Skyrim was made in the Bethesda's engine, whatever that is, and so I wouldn't be surprised if they ported it over to Unreal. So both great games, to surmise, but for me personally, I've definitely have a lot fonder of an attachment with Skyrim.
What else can I help you? What? I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Mainkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating. But more to the point, it appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like. I may think of something else. The first words of each paragraph are the key. I'm sure of it. Well,
I'll be honest, I kind of tuned her out for a minute. Did she say come back tomorrow again? Fine, I'll just go do something else. Whatever. I'll steal from these guys to do the Thieves Guild quest. Oh, never mind. Maybe if I get back here, they can't see me. That's the thing, too. They redid the AI in this game, and they kind of throttled it, so now there's like no chill. It's so hard to steal or pickpocket in this game, because previously you used to be able to just look into an NPC's inventory, if I remember correctly, because I'm pretty sure you can do this in Skyrim as well, and nobody will do anything unless you take something and get caught. But now, even just opening an NPC's inventory, they'll snap.
My ear, citizen.
We do the arena too. I haven't done that in a little bit. No, not the furries. I love how all the Argonians sound like chain smokers. Yeah. Sound like they've been standing outside of a Flying J all night. She definitely runs a gas station like the Navy. That's funny, yeah. The moment you said that, my mind immediately went to gas station too.
Well met.
I'm a busy man. What is it?
You know what brawler rank is worth around here? Nothing. Face it, kid. You're still a maggot. You need to keep fighting if you want to be somebody.
Alright, I'm ready.
Okay, brawler, you know the drill. Head up to that arena and show him who's boss.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. This match is a battle of the brawlers. Let your voices be heard as these brave warriors fight for glory. Combatants, begin!
Oh! It's like disappeared for a minute.
Ha!
It's a cool helmet. Whatever that is. I'm assuming it's gotta be Dwarven.
You are supposed to be impressed.
Ooh. I wonder if I have any potions. I don't think I do. I've got a little bit.
That's the best you can do. Die, you orc filth. I'll send your bloody soul straight to Sovngarde.
Ooh.
Let's get this over with. Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team.
I will say though, one thing that I really liked from Oblivion, I never played, I think it's the Knights of the Nine DLC. There was the Knights of the Nine, or whatever that was called. There was the Shivering Isles. I think there was a couple like house DLCs. There's the infamous Horse Armor DLC, which like kind of created the concept of DLC. But as a kid, the Shivering Isles DLC
Four
was
wins okay, kid, but it
coolest
don't make
thing
you
to me
grand
ever.
champion. Here's your pay.
It's like I think it's a Daedric realm, or it's got to be of Sheogorath, who's like, he's crazy, and it's like an island, and the island's split into two realms. One is dementia and one's mania, I think. And I think it's supposed to symbolize like a bipolar disorder for the Daedric Lord, or something to that effect. I think it'd be more depression than dementia, but either way, it was still like such a cool DLC with really unique fantasy visuals. I was like super immersed. Kill him. Dude, that's a sick concept. Yeah, it was amazing. How you doing, Jordan? Glad to see you in the chat. It means a lot.
I heard there were some goblins.
Bro, also I just realized what your character looks like by... Yeah, this is Gingi'Vitis.
I hope to never see another.
Safe travel.
I really like the little bit of like fat deposits he's kind of got right around his belly button. I did crank up his age, so I think that's actually like supposed to be skin wrinkling. And yeah, he's got blue suede shoes. His blue suede just looks good. But it was kind of a viewer request that I do an unarmed, naked build. And I'm going to see how far I can get. I've already ran into some issues, but I will try my best. The peak male form. Yeah, I might just stop going to the gym and probably pick up some bad habits to age myself, because I think this is really what I aspire to look like.
What do you want? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? An excellent bargain. Come back and see me again. If there's a complaint about him, farewell.
It's good to see you're doing better. Yeah, thank you. What's the word I was looking for? I've recovered quite a lot the last couple of days. After I had septoplasty surgery and I had my splints taken out of my nose, and I kind of got messed up after that. I got a little sick, got a fever, but yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, and you know, as much as I can, I'm looking forward to coming back to work. Love you. Hey, Cade. Did you name your character anything funny? Yeah, I think someone in the chat had mentioned he looks like the human form of Gingi'Vitis, so we gave him a fantasy version of that. So it's Ginja and then apostrophe, because apostrophizing things always makes a name fantasy, and then Vitus. So it's Gingi'Vitis. And he kind of looks like the Mucinex guy from those commercials.
Feel free to browse, friend.
I can smell him through the screen. Yeah,
May I
I can.
interest you in some of my fine wares?
Sometimes I kind of regret this character
A
because it is
fine
kind of just
transaction.
repulsing the entire time I play the game, and it kind of takes me out of it. I'm
That's more
someone
than
who like
a fine.
kind of has to be a little immersed in
You've
the
made
games,
an excellent bargain.
but I'll make it through.
You've got a great. You've got a great. Thank you for your patronage. Fare thee well.
The only time I played Skyrim, I was a goblin with pigtails named Chicken Nugget. Not gonna lie, I think she's your soulmate. It sounds like my daughter, probably. I think this is Gingi'Vitis' daughter.
Toad. She'll also teach others how to do it.
I'm like the father that abandoned her. Even better lore. Left for milk and never came back. Yeah, what's something Skyrim? I left for like a sweet roll and never came back. I left for a sweet roll, took an arrow to the knee, and that's why I couldn't come back.
It's you. Hi.
Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septum Hotel. I am Augusta Aledia, your hostess.
Give me a bed, Augusta.
Where can you find some fun?
Oh, that's
That
not what I
depends
meant
on
to
your
say.
idea of fun. You can bet, fight,
Freudian
or
slip,
both at
I
the
guess you
arena.
could say.
There are plenty of sights to see and plenty of places to shop. But the watch frowns on brawling and adventuring in the city.
No adventuring in the city. Huh?
Why, yes.
How do you get around?
I do have a lovely room available for a mere 40 gold a night.
40
Are you
gold?
interested?
That price keeps going up every time I ask for a
Excellent.
bed.
The room. Be seeing you.
Last time they said a mere 25 gold. So that's why no child support either. Yeah, no, I had to pay for all the doctor bills. You know, that arrow, the knee was really expensive. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie, or not the movie, the show Shameless. This lore backstory is beginning to remind me of, I think it's Frank. I really liked that show, and then it started to get really serious, and not that that was a deterrent for me, but it was already an incredibly relatable show, and when it started to get serious, I was like, man, I can't watch this anymore. This is, it's too close to home. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go. I like the idea of maxing out my speed. I'll be honest, I'm getting so fast that it's almost kind of jarring and nauseating how fast he's capable of walking, and I really want to be able to cast some crazy spells, so I think I'm gonna go intelligence, willpower, and then I just do luck, because, you know, that's just the goofy part of the build. Gotta make him super lucky. How else would he have had chicken nugget?
Hello there.
Oh, that's right. I gotta steal stuff. I keep forgetting. Because I gotta wait for that lady to read those books, so I need to go around and steal. So I can get into the Thieves Guild. I'll be honest, I kinda just get sidetracked and do the first thing that catches my attention.
Joring the butler. I've served Master Umbacano for many years.
I'm just here to steal.
My master, Umbacano, is known across Cyrodiil as a collector of alien antiquities. He's always interested in rare artifacts from that era. Why? Do you have something of interest to my master?
Came into a house to steal, and I ended up on a side quest.
Really? May I see it, please? My master trusts me to decide what to show him, I'm afraid.
I don't think I even have an alien artifact. I don't know what that is.
Good day.
I'll come back here.
Good afternoon.
No, probably not. I probably will never come back here. I just want to steal. But everything in this game is just worthless. Oh, if I could... Oh. I think I got it. Okay. I just need to steal like one other thing worth 5 gold. Okay. I could just get one of these bottles of wine. Yeah, he's tailing me pretty hard. I'll go somewhere else. Ayo. Hey, Micah. Gingi'Vitis isn't cut out for the thieves' life. He's too nice. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm kind of just not good at anything in this game right now. Didn't do the Thieves Guild very well.
It's you.
And I thwarted the Mythic Dawn cult in the sewer, but then I got lost in the sewer. I know there's definitely a little bit more that I scuffed up, but currently drawing a blank.
Speak.
Why is this telling me to go 1200? Okay. How's everyone's night going? Did you get that, what did she get? Chick-fil-A?
Hi there.
After the gym?
Hello. I see you are with the Grey Fox. Do you need a fence?
Ongar the World Weary. That's a good title. World Weary. It's me every time I go into work. Good.
Bruma is a perfect town for a Nord man of leisure. Bracing mountain air, good food and drink, and lively Nord fellowship.
What's up, Knight's Honor? Glad you're here. And dog, that Chick-fil-A was bussin'. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited to move to Tennessee. I keep telling Destiny all that I can think about is Raising Cane's chicken. That is, I don't really like chicken places or fried chicken. I'm not a big KFC fan. Popeyes is alright, but Raising Cane's is a whole nother level.
All Thieves Guild members have sworn loyalty to him. If there is such a thing as a guild master, he's it.
What am I doing here? That's gonna be asking that question a lot.
He's been around forever. Must be 300 years or more since he took charge. I'm not sure he's even human.
The toast looks so good. Yeah. The toast. I mean, it's all good. The sauce is definitely what makes it, because they got a little bit of lemon in their sauce, and really makes it special. We're getting one by Red Lobster supposedly. Yeah, I heard about that. I think we'll be gone actually before it comes in, because I heard it's going into that old. It's like a restaurant. I can't remember the name of the restaurant
Oh,
right now.
Shadow, hide you.
Okay, so I just
How
need to
do you
steal
do?
a little bit more. But yeah, Raising Cane's. I want to be an ambassador for them. Help people to eat more chicken.
How goes it? I'm really tired. Can we get on with this?
Thought I had enough gold.
Shadow, hide you.
Apparently, I need to steal more. Oh, because that book that for some reason didn't count as stealing. Perfect.
Hello. Aren't we lucky to have a
And
skilled
everything
healer
in this game
town?
is just so worthless.
A good healer makes...
Why does everyone in this game with blue eyes have the Care Bear stare? Yeah, the characters in this game have always been incredibly uncanny. It's kind of like when people take kids' television shows and they convert the animations into like real people,
What is
like
it now?
Homer Simpson as a real person. You know, like those are always really disgusting, and they're never really funny. They're just like pure creepy. That's what this game is kind of like, because I remember everyone in the original Oblivion always had such massive foreheads and just such awkward oblong shaped heads. They always kind of looked like they were from Hey Arnold. And now you just put like modern textures and graphics on top of that, and it's just kind of like a polished turd a little bit, you know?
Good day. I'm Tolkien.
My favorite is the number
Herald
one
to
fan
Countess
guy.
Marina Carvane
Yeah.
here in Bruma.
Oh yeah.
She requests your company at your earliest convenience. Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her.
Okay, yes, I'll come by 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Thank you for your business hours. And a stipend of 25 gold? Wow.
Safe journey,
Honestly, though,
my lord.
no idea who or what this is or why I'm getting it. And that's just kind of Gingi'Vitis' whole life, so everything just falls into his lap, even though it probably shouldn't. He's one of those characters, you know? Dude could build a 3-story home on his forehead.
Good day to you.
Look at her, whatever's going on down here. Very interesting. It's a very suggestive dress you have on there, milady.
I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma. I trust the stipend Tolkien gave you whetted your appetite.
I gotta say, this is like one of the first NPCs that I've seen that, like, looks conventionally attractive.
Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Narina Carvane. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying. Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone.
Yes. Hold that thought. I'd actually like to buy a house. I don't even know if I have enough gold, but...
Concerning this, I can only speak to a friend.
Oh, okay. So I gotta get the Madstone for you, of course. I see where this is going.
The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass.
I'll be honest, I didn't see the two follows until now. Freckle Muffin and Kadakmak. Thank you guys very much. I made a lot of progress today. 12 is huge for me. I think I started at 7 this morning, so 5 followers in one day is really awesome. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Closer to affiliate. You need 50, so this is my 3rd day streaming, so yeah. Really appreciate it, guys. I made huge progress.
Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
No, and I don't really care.
Look, there's no need to be rude. I just thought it might have been interesting to you. Please consider my proposal.
The Draconian Madstone, an amulet that supposedly grants the wearer immunity to poison. Oh, that could actually be really good for Gingi'Vitis. He needs more drip too, so giving him like a big fat chain. I'm surprised I don't have one already. It's recently come to her attention that I may be located in the ruins at Hill Pass. She's offering a substantial reward for the talisman's return. I should speak to her for more information. Oh, so I have to... Oblivion always gives you this option where someone will ask you something, and they'll be like, yes or no, and you say no, and then it just soft locks you for the rest of the quest. So you have to go back to them and say yes. So you can be an ass and hit a brick wall.
Good day to you.
I love that she's talking adjacent to you. I know, she's kind of giving me some side-eye. I was literally about to say the same thing, Kiwi.
Hear me out before you make your decision.
Alright. Yes, tell me about Pale Pass. Yeah, she's not even looking at me. She's kind of like, you know, like I'm looking at the camera right now. It's as if I was talking to you guys like this the entire time.
Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
No. What if I say yes? Does that also soft lock me?
Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil. The Akaviri were strong and well supplied. But their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind, he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, it also cut off access to reinforcements and supplies from the sea. Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated. It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the draconian Madstone.
Okay. Is that enough information for me to do the quest now? Even if it was a one-on-one lesson, he would look either just above your head or at the ground. I don't know if I've ever encountered anyone like that before, but I'm kind of thankful I haven't. It would kind of drive me nuts trying to talk to someone who's just looking past me the entire time during the conversation.
If you retrieve the draconian Madstone for me, I'll be happy to compensate you by rewarding you with another Akaviri artifact. Are you game?
Are you game? Yes, madam, I am game.
I had a feeling you'd accept. Good. Then let me tell you how you're going to find the Madstone. I've come into the possession of a diary, written by an Akaviri messenger. I suspect that the text within can lead you to the ruins. Here's a translation of the passages we could still read. It was quite damaged. I've also included a rough map that was drawn in the diary as well. I'm also providing you with a unique key that was supposedly found with the diary. I'm assuming it'll prove useful when you arrive at the site.
Okay. Can I continue with the quest now, or do I need to ask you for more exposition dump? Revealed that she has a diary of a messenger. Yeah. Map, translation of the diary, is a guide. Okay. Cool. Now where do I gotta go?
To be free of danger.
Probably gotta read the diary first. Oh boy, I'm not reading all that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Okay, let's see if the map gives us enough context. Okay, so you gotta find a rock. And a statue, which, okay, that's fair. Then a door in the mountains. Do you guys kind of see what I'm talking about when the game is just a little, it kind of loses you a little bit? Don't get me wrong, I love the game, but I've got a diary that I have to encode, and then I have to look. I get it, you know, the fantasy and immersion. I guess we're just spoiled with modern games that are just like, here, go to this marker, kill 7 guards. Okay, quest complete, here's your treasure. This is something my son would draw.
Well met, my lord.
How do you do?
That's hilarious. I actually think I kind of recognize that statue. I destroyed an Oblivion gate, like right next to the city, and so I'm thinking I had to have passed that statue at some point when I was just kind of aimlessly wandering. I'll give it a couple of minutes to see if I can locate this statue, and if not, this may be a quest that just is like marked as to do later, but what's really going to happen is I'll solve the game, and then I'll forget about that quest ever existed. Okay. Okay. So rocks. Be on the lookout for rocks. Realistically, though, probably just that statue's got to be big enough. I'm assuming it's kind of larger, so you can see it off in the distance. I'm gonna scan this diary real quick. Oh, Dragonclaw Rock. It's a huge formation, apparently. See how huge. A huge statue. Okay, everything's huge, so it should be pretty easy to spot. If I get there and there's like a 7-foot statue, I'm going to be a little upset. That's the best part of Elder Scrolls games. You be out doing random shit and all of a sudden you're doing a quest from months ago. Yeah. It's like, oh, what is this quest again? I was kind of thinking too, you know, if I forget about this quest and I come back to it or, you know, look at it, I'll be like, man, what? I gotta read a diary. I gotta look at a map. What are you talking about? This is a video game. I don't read. Okay, so this Riel place sounds familiar. So I think we're on the right track. Now, be on the lookout for huge formations. You can tell that they're huge because he used that descriptor for both landmarks. Yeah, but are there dragons? It's a very valid question we could always ask ourselves in everything in life. I kind of wish there was just something on the map that told me the Pale Pass. I'm thinking, I know she said Gerald Mountains, so I'm thinking this looks like just a little cave down there. Actually, I don't know if I'm supposed to even be able to go up this. Counter, got it. Yeah, but are there dragons? We'll just about counter anything in life. Yeah, yep, there it is. You cannot go that way, turn back. Very cool. This is a garrison at Grey Ridge. I wish it could just give me a cardinal direction. It's telling me all these landmarks and locations that there's nothing on the map. I have no frame of reference. It says the Gerald Mountains, but that's literally this entire northern portion of, Cyrodiil. Well, maybe I'll try over here. Going out east, I guess. Grey Ridge. Winding my way westward. Okay, there we go. So maybe I just gotta go a little more west. Hopefully. No into game. No, there are legitimately not dragons in this game. I don't think this game could have handled dragons at the time. Skyrim almost couldn't either. They're still a little scuffy from time to time, but no, I would say that where Skyrim was all about dragons, Oblivion is much more about the Daedra. That's right. I guess you've never played this, so there are these things that are called Oblivion Gates, and they're just giant portals to hell, and you have to go in, and it's there's a bunch of towers, and you have to make your way up to the top of the towers and essentially blow them up, and that destroys the Oblivion Gate. So Skyrim's all about dragons, Oblivion's just kind of going through hell. I gotta say, this is looking promising. The bridge tells me that we're getting somewhere.
Die, damn you!
Oh, that thing. Big swings. Slow though, I can outrun the animation. I don't even have to block, I could just actually dodge it. Thank you for explaining. Missed seeing the start, so this helps. Explaining the Oblivion gates in Oblivion? Is that what you're referring to? Oh man, I'm getting a lot better. Last time at this Timberwolf messed me up. So I guess we can do the naked unarmed build. Man, poor Gingi's got to be cold up here. Alright chat, I feel like we're going the right way though. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, in Dragonborn, or excuse me, in Skyrim, you're the Dragonborn. It's all about being Dovahkiin and you know, managing that dragon apocalypse. In this, the whole basis of the game, as far as my understanding goes, is you're a prisoner, you wake up in a jail cell, and the Emperor takes a secret route through your jail cell, and this kind of throws you into this whole plot. Eventually, spoilers, by the way, even though this is in the past, I'm already past this point, he gets assassinated by the Mythic Dawn cult, and they're looking for the Emperor's more or less bastard son that he kind of, I don't know what the story is behind that, if it just says an illegitimate son of the Emperor. And so the Mythic Dawn are hunting the amulets on the Emperor and the illegitimate son of the Emperor, and it has something to do with the Daedric invasion, and the Daedra are also named the Dremora. They come from the Oblivion Gates, hence why the game is called Oblivion. And I don't know if it's been explained yet. I can't recall why the Mythic Dawn have summoned Daedra into the realm. I don't know if it's power or like pure destruction. But I know the Mythic Dawn, they're people, they're regular people, so I'm sure they have some sort of power or financial incentive. Usually the Daedra manipulate people too. So the Daedra are like dark gods, and they typically, depending on their, like there's different, I don't know the exact ones, but say like there's a Daedra god of violence and the Daedra goddess of secrecy and lies, and they will use their specific realm to kind of influence mortals into doing their bidding. And so the Mythic Dawn may have been influenced by a Daedric lord. I'm sure this was probably told to me again. I kind of lose a little bit of focus when an NPC is talking to me because they're just so ugly. Them nips frozen. Taking down Paw Patrol on this mountain. Huh. Yeah, I'm taking down something. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. This has just kind of turned into an adventure at this point. We found this Lovecraftian shrine. Oh yeah, Hermaeus Mora. That's one of the... I think this is the Daedric Lord of Apocrypha, which is like wisdom and intelligence. This is actually, you encounter him in the Dragonborn DLC. So that's kind of cool. Really neat. Got some cultists up here, looks like.
You have not yet followed the path required to speak with the Lord Hermaeus Mora.
You want to tell me how?
Walk where you between the seen and unseen.
The road must take you.
No?
The fate of man drifts like seaweed in the net of his mind.
Thank you for that. I feel so much more enlightened now. Well, it looks like I've reached the end of the map. Still no fail pass. Well, I think we gave it the old college try, but might have to call this this quest. Oh, what's that? Oh no, I came from there. You know what? I'll give it one last shot. I'm just gonna run straight down this mountain and see if I encounter anything. Try not to die on the way down. Some of that fall damage could be so deceptively harsh. Ooh, what's this? Sinker Tor? That doesn't sound like anything I'm looking for. And you fall like 5 feet in this game. You lose a quarter of your health. Oh yeah. Apparently there are these green runestones around, and you can activate them, and it gives you a conjured weapon and piece of armor for some reason or another. I don't know the significance or relevance of that, but... Oh cool, it gave me this conjured weapon, but I don't have conjured arrows. Got 3. Ooh. Oh. Come on. I don't know how to put this bow away. I can't unequip it. There's I'm stuck. I have no arrows and I can't unequip the bow. So I just gotta run. Maybe we'll run into the Pale Pass on our way down. Ooh. Alright. Oh! I think I can make it. Just gotta walk like a goat. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Gosh. What a rush. Never felt more alive. On the verge of death. The Khajiit looks like paper mache masks a local theater group would make, and it's amazing. Yeah, that's a good analogy. The Khajiit and the Argonians. I think that's all of the animal races in this game. I think everything else is a variation of a human and elf. There's the orcs. Don't know if I'm forgetting anything else. You have Imperials, Bretons, Red Guards. Wood elves, high elves. I think they're called dark elves. Orcs, Khajiit, Argonian. I think that's all of them. Might be forgetting one or two. Well, the Pale Pass was a bust. We gave it the old college try. But thanks to using the first word of each paragraph in the books may reveal a message. I need to keep looking and see where this leads. I sold all the books. So, what I'm gonna do, real quick then, is I'm just gonna look up what the next step is. Because I don't know how to reobtain those books, to be completely honest with you. Boy, this trying to find what to do next is almost as complex as trying to find these books. Here we go. I think I found it. Looking at the large red letters that begins a paragraph in each book, you put them all together to read Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun. I never realized how intense this game is. You have to go to a certain location, wait for a certain time of day. You have to look at a tower, find where the tip of the tower touches the shadow of the tip of the tower, touches a location. What? Are you serious? This game makes me feel so dumb. Of course, I'm being followed by something too. Okay. Well, I think I figured out what to do next, so let's kill these guys and let's just go over there. I'll be honest, I think I'm just a little distracted with chat too, and trying to keep up with you guys, but this game is a lot more complex than I remember it. Maybe that's probably why I stopped playing as a kid. You're being followed by Chance. Yeah, Chance is a cruel mistress. But I'm a lucky guy, so. Okay, so I think the next part of the quest, I think I have to wait until midday. So, I'll wait 5 hours and see if it pops up yet. I don't want to overshoot it, you know. Otherwise, I'd have to wait another 24 hours. Okay. I'll wait an hour. Okay, so this is a symbol that I need.
How does the day greet you, friend?
The Grey Prince is nothing but a fake.
I don't know why.
His father was a vampire.
I've heard others say the same.
Bothil from the Arcane University is looking for some...
It's very unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to her. Armina the Argonian.
What is it, citizen?
That's crazy. I feel like I'm doing like a raid in Destiny right now. The level of like pre-existing knowledge of different things that I have to have. I guess I'm just so accustomed to being told to go somewhere and everything handed down to me.
I think I may have figured out the hidden message in Mainkar Cameron's books.
Or maybe I just had to
You
talk
have
to her.
the third and fourth volumes with you.
I sold the third one, funny enough. I didn't know I would have expected a quest item. I didn't think I could just sell it.
Oh, I was hoping to see if I was on the right track. Well, if you bring them to me,
Oh
I may
my
be able to help
God.
you with your puzzle. Goodbye.
Give me a minute. I'm looking up how to get this book now because this is literally the main quest, and I've already ruined it.
How goes it?
This is telling me to just talk to random book vendors. That is crazy. I'm gonna watch a video. Sorry, guys.
If you were stupid like me and you accidentally got rid of your...
The beginning of the video is if you're stupid like me. I've found the right one.
To walk among the
books that you need to solve one of the main story quests. So this is the Mythic Dawn commentaries, 3 and 4 especially, 1 and 2 are relatively...
I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion
For you,
Gates
you can
opening
solve it
all
yourself.
across
My cousin had the other
Cyrodiil.
books, they're all good.
I hope it's
So what you
just
need to do
wild
is come to
talk.
the centre of the Imperial City, come to
No
the
doubt.
Imperial City Palace,
Have you heard about
you will spawn in just over there, walk up to this shrine here, and then wait until midday. Once it's midday, the sun icon here will glow, and then you can activate it. That will progress the quest to the next stage without needing the books. It's nice and quick, nice and easy. Get what you need.
Interesting. Go on.
What qualifies as midday? I thought noon would be midday. Am I wrong? Middle of the day, near 12 o'clock, noon. I thought it was like 11:45 and then I waited an hour until 12:45. Maybe it has to be noon exactly. What a trip. Okay. So, this is the shrine. That's the symbol. We know that much. It's past noon, so now I gotta wait until the next day. Just standing here in a graveyard overnight, naked. Sounds very unnecessarily complicated. Yeah, I am shocked that a main quest line. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. Naked and afraid, yes. Gingi'Vitis was very naked and afraid that he just ruined the entire main quest line of the game. Okay. I have followed the clues, yes, I followed them exactly to the T. Hidden in the 4 volumes written by Mankar Cameron to a gravestone in Green Emperor Way. Blah, 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 blah. I need to find my way into the shrine and locate the Amulet of Kings. Okay. Okay, so now I need to go there, I take it. Yes. Okay. Very cool. We did it, guys. It only took, gosh, I don't know, 15 minutes. And a YouTube video and an online article. Not bad. Alright. Gingi'Vitis is making moves in the world. Not bad at all. No, I only panicked for a little bit, thinking I might have just ruined the entire game. But we're good. Normally, again, you know, I'm just so used to modern games holding your hand. Because it would specifically tell you when you're at a merchant, you can't sell this, this is a quest item. But here I am, just selling books that are completely necessary to continue the quest without access to the internet.
Die, damn you!
That was always one of my favorite things in this game, was the moon. There might be 2 moons, I can't remember. But I liked the big red moon. That was always like really close. It's so close you can make out the details on the surface. Proud of you, Diva. Yeah. Gingi'Vitis is definitely a little sassy. Look at him run, too. Ow. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. These Timberwolves get to be a little tough. Especially when I miss my spell. That's actually pretty detrimental. I'm just gonna start running. Oh, the cave's right here. We're good. We're fine. By the way, if you guys are ever interested, I have all of my socials linked on my account. I currently don't have anything posted on any of them, except for my YouTube. I'm uploading the VODs after the stream, so they're a day late. So this is the 3rd stream. The 2nd stream is I'm gonna post tonight. But it's good stuff just to put on in the background. Destiny does it to fall asleep, so you know. She did that with a Vine Sauce, Vinny, for a little bit, and I realized that I had to step up and be a man in the relationship, and you know, provide that for her. So.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion.
But yeah, I got a TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and X. And eventually I'll start posting more content on there. I'm going to try and make clips and funny content and everything, you know, just kind of growing pains, getting everything sorted out, so. And then I've got my schedule. I'm planning on doing at least 4 to 5 days a week. I'm currently off of work until the 1st, and then I'll have to kind of transition my schedule to a little bit later hours. But I still intend on streaming, much as you guys would like to join. I'd be more than happy to have you, so. But yeah, I just appreciate you guys being here right now as it is. Very cool, so. Thank you again. Kind of get my ass kicked. I just need to buy potions. You know, I've got like 4,000 gold, so money's not an issue for me whatsoever at the moment. I could certainly buy plenty of gear. Sorry, I was responding to a text. I got distracted. Yes, Destiny, if you're watching this, I would like a tea, please. Thank you. Oh no. It's okay. We can still do this. Just let me run around in circles a couple of times, heal up, get my bearing. Got a potion of sorcery. Perfect.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
Hi. Well, you're about to find out why they call me the Chosen. Oh.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
Shit, these guys are kicking my ass. This is not good.
The time of cleansing is almost here.
That was a big miss. You know... Okay, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna see if this works out any better. This is not much better, I'll be honest. I got a kill, but I'm about to die. Thank you.
Oh! You will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
Okay, we're still in this. I got one of them, so. We're good. We're totally fine. Man. Oh, I wonder if that guy had anything good on him. Give me a potion. Oh, these guys always have the worst gear, man. I can't dodge 2 attacks at the same time. I can't block. Because then that's time lost that I could have done damage.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in oblivion.
Oh, and I'm out of fatigue. I will do this. This will happen. If I can get him down to 1, that's huge. Oh. Oh. Okay, there we go. Wow. Okay. I need to really work on doing side quests or something. I'm clearly not equipped well enough for this. Let's see if I can stealth punch. Let's see how much damage that does. Just got a mana up, LMAO. at the same time. I don't think they expected someone to try to do this naked and without weapons. Yeah. That is a very unorthodox meta. I don't know if anyone's ever done the nothing build.
You are weak like the gods you pray to. Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks.
Okay, I'm putting in work right now though.
Lord Dagon will fall in oblivion.
MLG, MLG.
Don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me. Lady. Alright, that was much better. I don't know what was different about that, but... Naked and unafraid. Yes. Gingi'Vitis has no fear. What is this glowing effect around me? Wonder if I can see like status effects. Don't know. Oh, here's those books that I need. Kind of a little insult to injury there. After the fact. Yeah, that encounter seemed to go much smoother than the first one. I didn't have any significant skill differences, so... But hey, I'll take a win, no complaints.
Praise be. The dragon throne is empty, and we hold the amulet of kings. Praise be to your brothers and sisters. Great shall be their reward in paradise. Praise be. Hear now the words of Lord Dagon. When I walk the earth again, the faithful among you shall receive your reward, to be set above all other mortals forever. As for the rest, the weak shall be winnowed, the timid shall be cast down, the mighty shall tremble at my feet and pray for pardon.
So saith Lord Dagon, praise be.
Your reward, brothers and sisters. The time of cleansing draws nigh. I go now to paradise. I shall return with Lord Dagon at the coming of the dawn.
Guy says he's going to paradise and just goes to Oblivion. Not sure if you would call that paradise. You know, I guess I realized their motive now too. I guess there's a little bit of implicit meaning behind the Mythic Dawn cult. These guys are just apparently total religious fanatics. Mankar Cameron escaped to his realm of paradise with the Amulet of Kings and closed his magical portal behind him. But the Mysterium Xarxes itself is here in the shrine. I must get the Mysterium Xarxes. It is my only hope of finding a way to recover the amulet now. Okay, so I see about 5 bodies down there. 6. I'll spell snipe the one that's still. Ruma Cameron, that must be his brother or something. Oh, these guys are just acolytes though. They're gonna get whomped. Oh, never mind, there's a card. So, I've got a question to pose to you guys then. I have a feeling that, yeah, I'm already getting kind of beat up. Whoa. So, yes, as I was saying, I have a feeling that this scaling is gonna really... Exactly that. So I think I'm gonna switch up the build. I think the naked unarmed build's not gonna work. So, for the lovely viewers, what would you guys... The true experience? Yeah, unfortunately I'm not Rianu Keeves. I can't kill people with a fork. So, with that being said, what would you guys like to see? What kind of build? Jesus, one of the lightning spells was rough. Sneaky Sniper. Dude, that's totally fine. Sneaky Sniper, yeah. The Stealth Archer. That's always a classic go-to, of course. I was hoping I could just interrupt that. I didn't want to sit there through all of that again. This might be a good time to get in and do some damage, too. Take advantage. Yeah, I know. You're gonna fear it after I kill you.
You are weak like the gods you pray to.
Alright, so I got a sneaky sniper. I say full heavy armor, cover that boy up as much as you can. That's also fair. So I got heavy orc and sneaky sniper. Any other suggestions? Any votes? Oh jeez. That lighting spell is gnarly, man. Maybe we just slowly add some armor until it goes from impossible to possible. Okay, so we got 3 responses so far. Gradual increase, Stealth Archer, Heavy. Make Love, not Warcraft reference. Boots, helmet, and I think gloves. Make Love, not Warcraft. That sounds familiar. Obviously I know what it's referencing, like the source material.
Paradise awaits me.
Man, I can't dodge lightning bolts. She's gonna kill me. South Park. Oh, duh. Yeah. Yeah, that's my all-time favorite South Park episode. It's so good. Not with that attitude. Okay. So we have keep the build but add armor. Heavy and Stealth Archer. I need a tiebreaker. I think Misha... Now there's a couple other viewers in chat. I haven't heard any responses. So I'm missing 3 responses. I need someone to break the tie for me. I am just a vessel of chat's will. You know, just call me a sleep token. I'm chat token. I'm gonna start dropping some heavy metal tracks and then instantly transition into like soft pop. Whoa! She had like 75% health. Okay. Wow, Misha, you're up late. Yeah, very late for you, Misha. Slowly add armor. Okay, we got 2 for that now. Made a bot to feed on troll snacks. Nice shot. Yeah, that was a nice shot. I guess it did like critical headshot damage or something. Okay, so I've got 2 votes for slowly adding armor then. Are we sticking with fists and spells with the slowly adding armor? Are we doing any weapons? Any specific? If we are doing weapons, any types of weapons you would like to see? Oh, yes. This is some good literature. Was this dude just in the statue? Who's Julius? What? Was he sleeping on this? Okay. Very interesting. You like that idea too? Okay. Yeah, I'm down. What do you guys want to see? You want to see Levy? Or Levy? You want to see light, heavy? I think that's a fair compromise. I like that. Oh, invisible wall. Thought I could jump to that other side there. A warhammer or something like it would be cool if that's in the game. Yeah, there's warhammers. I had one, but I think I dropped it. I'll go find it. I wonder then if I can change my class. Probably not. Let's take a gander. No. Nope, I'm locked in as the monk. That's fine. It doesn't. It's not super important.
You cannot escape the master's vigilance.
You can change it with console commands, but I'm not really. I don't really feel like doing that. You know, I feel like that paints the purity that is Gingi'Vitis. Well, we got some armor. Although, I think the blue suede shoes will stay. Oh, this is the moment I've been waiting for. The stealth punch. Actually, like, pressed my mouse in a little too hard. I got so excited. I could hear it like pop out of place a little bit. These guys are fish in a barrel. It's cool they dropped these books. They're worth a lot. Watch out for bears. Interesting.
Thief! You won't get away with this.
These acolytes are awesome. They make me feel so strong. I can just kind of just take it. I would do heavy if you're doing melee. Okay. So, heavy pants. Oh boy, that one's kind of tough. Heavy pants, blue suede shoes, heavy helmet, and a warhammer. You got it. Anything for chat?
A time of cleansing.
I am but your humble servant. This is some good character development for Gingy too, you know. He got tired of getting beat up as an old alcoholic man and decided to go on like a big character development arc and come back all badass.
Paradise awaits me.
For Lord Dagon! Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
Only the chosen.
Die, unbeliever!
Friggin' dork. No one talks like that. Only the chosen will survive the cleansing. Weeb. This guy got picked on in
grade school for sure. That's why he's in the Mythic Dawn now. Satan, they were mean to me.
Paradise
The children.
me.
They didn't believe in paradise like I did. The Mythic Dawn are like dorks confirmed. They're just a bunch of incels. Deep lore. Don't worry guys, we'll get past this grueling combat here in a minute once I get some better gear. I'm gonna go back to the Imperial City and just get super juiced up on like all the best stuff that I can. Or I could just kind of outrun these guys. I have an insane speed. I think this is the way I need to go. Or is this the way I came? This looks new. There's a potion.
Looks like we've got a thief in our midst.
I'm more than. Oh, no, this is the way I came. Huge. Big. Big potion. I think, too, you know, Gingi'Vitis is just like a multi-talented individual. It's a good thing I was leveling up the luck. Because luck levels all your skills. Because he's a monk, but he casts spells. And now he's going to equip heavy armor and swing a mace. He's just a jack of all trades. He's the most interesting man in the world. Gingi'Vitis is the new face of Desekis. Imagine in that like raspy duck voice that he's got. I don't know what a raspy duck voice sounds like, kind of like a Donald Duck, which it's not an impersonation I can nail, but just imagine Donald Duck saying "Stay thirsty, my friends." Yeah, get out of here. Well, do you? He's next in line for Pope. What can't he do? Hide your bitches. He's out about. Yeah, you would know, Chicken Nugget.
For Lord Dagon! I do not fear death.
Don't say that,
I do
but
not fear death.
when you're close to dying, tell me that again. Oh no, 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 you're not. I no mercy. No survivors. That's not how we do this. This guy, there's no way, he's gotta be bugged.
I do not fear death.
Can I pickpocket him? Well. Oh! Wow. See, that's why you are persistent. Remember, never take no for an answer. But do, actually, that's terrible advice. Don't listen to that. So I got a key. Obviously wasn't to that chest. That's too bad. LOL, wait. God, he's just taking it. Yeah. Yeah, he took it. Let's get him on the bed. He earned that much. His feet up there. Just spread eagle. Yeah.
Rest easy, Prince. You were a fighter. Actually, you weren't. You just fled the entire time while I beat you to death. Wall won't shift, huh? Well, I don't know how we did it, but we did it. He's so eepy. Yeah, he was an eepy soldier all along. That's something we could all relate to. Alright. Oh. Oh, this is that Timberwolf from earlier. That's crazy. He waited here this entire time. He never despawned. Huh. That was a long time I was in there. Homie sat there for a while just to get killed. Okay, so I destroyed the Mythic Dawn cult here in this secret shrine, and that Cameron guy got away. I need to go back to Cloud Ruler Temple. I'm trying to pay a little bit. I'm trying to be more present and aware of the quests now, because clearly I just keep screwing it up. So now I really got to try and focus. So yeah. Wow, that's loyalty. I know. I kind of wish I could have tamed it. Probably would have been a... Hello? This game just never ceases to surprise you. Watch, I'm gonna accidentally hit a guard and get a bounty. Kind of want those pants. They don't work with the blue suede, but oh my god, that is terrible. Good lord. The pink, I don't even know if that's just the bottom of the pant. No, it looks like it's stitched on. Boy. I'm almost just, I might as well start calling this the clown build.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
Alright. Let's get some real gear now, though.
Get your Black Horse Courier here.
A fighting chance. That sounds like where I need to go. That's what I could use right now. Yeah, they totally work. Okay. So, we talked about this whole build, about building on top of it, and now all he's allowed is a helmet at this point. I guess a helmet, a necklace, and at least I have a weapon now, so, you know, that'll make somewhat of a difference, I suppose. Alright, let's see what we got.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices, and you drive
Sell
a
all of our
hard
junk.
bargain. A good price.
Yeah, 4,000 gold. I mean, I can't buy the 14,000 gold Battle Axe of Hatred, but, you know, maybe I can get, like, its little baby brother.
A fine transaction.
Is that... So when I'm looking at this, this is the amount of damage that this does, correct? So you're telling me that a steel claymore does 3 damage? Is that what I'm reading? Also odd, that guy didn't have like an assassin's note or anything. Who was that? Oh, it was just another Mythic Dawn cult member.
A jester hat. A jester hat would be good. I don't know if they're in this game. I'll have to look around though. You got that drip? Yeah, he's dripping with something. I don't know what you would call it though. We can get a steel helmet, so you know that's something.
Thank you for your pay.
Yeah, well.
Take care.
Yep. He looks like the Grinch. What do you guys think? Is that it? Is that the extent of what we're doing here? Oh boy. Remind me, did in Make Love Not Warcraft, did he have every piece of gear on except for a chest piece? So I can do gloves too, right?
Have pity on an old war veteran.
It is actually true.
The best defense, that. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Just
I don't want that light shit.
Go on.
Yeah, hook me up, Bernardo.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Amen, brother. So that was a yes to the gloves, right? Everything but a chest piece. I'm gonna get them, and if that's a no, that's fine. I could just toss them. But at least we're on to some semblance of something here.
Come back and see me again.
I'm sure I will sometime. He just, I think every time, oh okay, I'm gonna put a new piece of gear on him. Maybe now he'll look cooler. And I put the steel gauntlets on, and it just makes him look even dumber. He looks like a boxer that's part of a promotional event, but he's not supposed to be there. Like it's just some random dude they picked up off the street, you know? Like, hey, you want to box? Jokingly. B/, welcome. Glad to have you. He looks like a burn victim. Yeah, except the only burns he ever got were, you know, disses on his looks. Nothing physical ever. I wonder if the gauntlets make me deal more damage with my punches. That would be cool. Anything at this point is, you know, I'm gonna kind of miss looking at his little grubby green fists. It's your boy. Sorry, your message was covered up by something.
Have you ever shopped at Rindier's?
I've never bought
Oh, yeah.
but I've heard many ladies
I know.
swear by the place.
Glad to have you, buddy. I'm glad you're here.
Good afternoon.
Glad you could make it.
What?
We're just chilling,
Hello there.
goofing around. Have you ever played Oblivion before? Are you moderately familiar with the game and how cursed it can be? I've been kind of just going through the main quest line. I've been screwing up a lot along the way, but currently the character that chat has come up with is his name is Gingi'Vitis, and yeah, this is him. Initially, we were going for a completely nothing build, no armor, no weapons, and the scaling started to catch up really fast, and so you know, I asked for some amount of mercy, and this is what I was given. I don't know if it's mercy or more cruelty, but we'll find out.
Good afternoon. What can I do for you? I do have a bed available for 20 gold a night. Would you like to rent it? Very good. It's up the stairs there. First door on your left. Sleep well.
Yeah. Wouldn't miss it, man. Would have been here sooner, but work. Yeah, I totally get it. Don't worry about that.
Be seeing you.
You could just, stream me in your pocket while you're working if you're a real friend, but, just remember that next time. Just chilling in Cedar Rapids. Alright, let's level up. Secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but it's also a kind of blind passion, an inspiration. And then below that, a little slightly smaller text, live, laugh, love. So I think we need to start working on strength then, if we're going for the whole... This is good. My health has been low pretty often. Carry weight's nice because I'm a hoarder. It affects bare hands too, so that's huge. Gotta go luck, naturally. I think maybe we'll do a little bit of endurance just to get a little extra health so we're not so squishy. You're right, didn't even think of that. Yeah. Well, now you know. Alright.
How are you?
So, I know that we've been kind of just going through the main quest this entire time, kind of screwing off in the arena or the Thieves Guild from here and there. I love the corpse in the street.
Afternoon.
What do you guys think? Should I keep going on with the main quest?
Anyone looking for work?
I'll be honest, I've had the Shivering Isles DLC in the back of my head this entire time and I can't stop thinking about it. So, I'm thinking about kind of veering this car in a complete 180 and taking us to the Shivering Isles, but
kind of deal can I make for you today?
Whatever you guys feel like. Actually, I don't even know if I have the quest for it. I wonder how you get it. Because I know where it begins. It's I'm pretty sure it's right there on that little island.
What kind of deal can I make for you today? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all. You drive a hard bargain.
Oh, this reminds me. I need to get a bunch of potions. Oh, you know what I'm also doing? Is I'm selling quest items again. Where's that stupid diary? Did I sell that diary? Probably sold it already. Does it even really matter?
A fine transaction.
Who cares?
Thank you for your business.
Goodbye. Please, come again.
Greetings.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take a stroll down over here to Nibbin Bay. And I'm gonna swim out to the island and see if I can just start the Shivering Isles questline. Because this would throw us into the DLC, and I'm telling you guys, this was, at the time, it was really cool. It was really awesome. And all the NPCs are like super whacked out, and in the whole realm of dementia and mania, you get to experience NPCs that have emotions on both sides, and sometimes the dialogue is just so totally out there. It's a good time. Wait for all the polygons to load. Yeah, I can see the door right there. That's a Sheogorath's little head portal. I hope I can do this. I really love these quests. So cool. But yeah. Welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you guys for being here. Really awesome. I guess I could give you a more cinematic shot of Gingi. Look at this. Is this island just floating? Very cool. I unfortunately can't. Oh, I can. Wow. It's kind of creepy. I have like semi-thalassophobia, you know, like fear of open water, especially in real life. I'm not a big fan of lakes, like swimming on them, or, you know, boating's fine, but I even feel comfortable like jumping out of the boat and going to swim in the lake. That stuff just, ooh, don't like it. It makes me very uncomfortable. Oh, we can do it. That's awesome. Alright, full send, Shivering Isles. This is such an experience.
You can't talk now. That door has been making noises again. No telling what's coming out.
It's not right! Madness! Why? Why? Everything is wrong! It can't be done! Stay away from me! I won't go back. You can't make me go back! I'll kill you all! You're all going to die!
Stay back! This one's violent!
Look out!
This one's violent.
Stay away!
I'd stay back from that door if I were you. Nothing that's gone in has come out right.
He talked to me like right as he died, so he's kind of stuck in this animation.
I don't know where it came from, and I don't want to. Those who've gone in have come back out wrong. I'm just here to warn folks to stay away. Look for yourself. Their brains are addled. Got no sense. Perfectly normal people went in there. And this is what's come out. Ha! It's your funeral. I'm just here to warn people, not keep them out. Go ahead in. I'll be here to clean up the mess when you come out. Unworthy, unworthy, unworthy. Useless mortal meat, walking bag of dung.
It was cool. During the
A nice effort, though. Shame he's dead. These things happen.
voice actor for Sheogorath, he was a part of the.
Bring me a champion. Rend the flesh of my foes. A mortal champion to wade through the entrails of my enemies.
He was a part of the reveal stream, like the back half of it, and
Really?
he's got a cool personality. He's a cool guy.
It's lovely in the Isles right now. Perfect time for a visit.
He was talking about how he got into the headset of being Sheogorath, and how he landed on with the dementia and mania, how he switches between like an Irish and a Scottish accent to kind of personify the different emotions through different accents, because if someone's so split brain like that, they wouldn't even be able to kind of even talk the same way. So it was really cool. He went super in depth on his whole creative process, and it was super fascinating. And he was just a really cool guy. He had a puppy with him the entire time. Just, it was
Take a
neat.
seat, please. Yes, what can I do for you? I imagine you're here about the door? Yes, you have entered, and now you are here. Amazing. Truly. I am Haskell, Chamberlain to the Lord Sheogorath. You approach the Shivering Isles. Through the door behind me lies the realm of Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, Lord of the Never There. Because my lord wills it to be so. It poses no danger to Mundus. No compact has been violated. It is a doorway, an invitation. Perhaps you will accept it for what it is. For you? I do not know. My lord seeks a mortal to act as his champion. As for his intent, to attempt to fathom it is a foolish endeavor. His will is his own. His reality follows suit. You are here because you chose to enter. You were not summoned. They entered this realm and were ill prepared. Their minds are now the property of my lord. Cured? You speak as if they are diseased. They live now in another state of being. Perhaps it is you who needs a cure.
Fair enough.
You do as you will. You may leave the way you entered. Your life will be none the worse for your time spent here. Or you may continue onward, through the door behind me. If you can pass the gates of madness, perhaps the Lord Sheogorath will find a use for you. Who is to say? There are always choices to be made. The realm of madness is no different in that regard. Your choices are your own. Enter or do not, but make your decision. I've other duties to which I must attend. Speak with me again when you have made up your mind. The anticipation is almost too much to bear.
All right. Well, I think you know my answer.
Let's be civil, shall we? Please, have a seat.
Oh, yes, sir. So sorry.
Well, have you made up your mind? The tension is almost palpable.
This dude's eyes are peering into my soul. Just wait for the rest of these NPCs. It's gonna get even crazier. And Mike, I feel like you would appreciate this too. Watch what happens when I tell him, like, oh yeah.
Fine. I'm sure my lord will
I'll
be
go in
most
here.
pleased, assuming you ever manage to see him. You'll want to pass through the gates of madness. Oh, and mind the gatekeeper. He dislikes strangers to the realm. Enjoy your stay.
I know it's a very little detail, but watch the metronome here. It was so cool when I saw that for the first time. I was like, whoa, I'm really going somewhere. I'm going to a fantasy realm. Super tiny thing, but I always thought that was so neat. So yeah, we got the fringe right here, which is like the little tiny pre-zone, and then you come over to this island and it's completely split between I guess it doesn't say, but it's dementia and mania. Dude, this is a flashback to being a kid. I love it. Yeah, no, it definitely brings me back. however many years, you know. I remember first time I came here and got a cudgel. Because this was like my first like RPG game that I ever played, you know? And so, because prior, I think all I've played was, I mean, I played a lot of platformers as a kid, like, you know, we had PlayStations growing up, so Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank and a lot of those types of games. And then we got an Xbox 360, I remember, and Oblivion was my first role-playing game, and yeah, it was a pretty pivotal moment.
I tried to warn them.
The skybox is just pretty intense.
They should have listened to me.
You there! Stay away from the gatekeeper. Let us handle this.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Some good armor there. I'm gonna see if I can steal that.
This should be easy.
Die! You die! Fight hard.
Just gonna. What you got? What you got? How much can I carry? I think I just offloaded everything, so hopefully a lot. Just let's just take it all.
Why isn't he dying? Keep fighting, men.
Take that!
Take.
Die! Let's get this over with.
Why won't you die?
So he's supposed to kill all these guys pretty quickly, and I'm kind of beginning to realize that he's.
Impressed.
Won't you die?
Well, hopefully that'll eventually sort itself out.
Warming up, you pathetic worm.
Best you can do.
Do your worst.
Maybe if I help him kill these guys.
I'm on your side.
Not anymore. Actually, I want this guy's armor, so I'm gonna kill him. Oh well, that was certainly interesting. Yeah, this whole interaction, this gatekeeper is supposed to like kill all these guys, and it's supposed to be like, oh, how do I get past the gatekeeper? But of course, you know, this being a Bethesda title, it's completely bugged, and he's just standing there, not doing anything. He killed one of them. Oh, he's unconscious. Can I pickpocket him? Dang it. So now I gotta kill these guys myself. It levels up my skills though, so this is a silver lining, right? Just gonna click.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
No. They miraculously just died. Oops. Oh, there we go. Steel Warhammer. Perfect. Man, he's like super bugged. He won't even fight back at all. But you can't do any damage to him, so. This is what I paid $60 for.
Look out! Hello, I'm Sheldon. I've been here the longest. That's why I'm mayor of Passwall. That, and because I'm the best at being in charge. Welcome to my town.
The captain just gets up and walks away. Yeah, I know. Apparently an essential NPC, even though you can kill tons of quest givers.
He guards the gates of madness.
It's hammer time.
Don't get too close to him. He'll kill you, and it will leave a mess in my town. Jared Iceveins wants to kill the gatekeeper. Sounds like suicide to me.
Yeah, his pants almost look like, or obviously a lot more poofier. It'd be like MC Hammer.
Hello.
Alright, let's go talk to Jared Iceveins. Apparently, he knows how to kill the gatekeeper. I have no idea, of course. I wouldn't know how to kill the gatekeeper.
Yup, I'm Jared Iceveins. Do you ever wonder why things look better without their skin on? For instance, you can only really see the bones when you take them out.
Skin
you can hear
on.
them better that way, too. I want him dead. I need him dead. His bones are calling to me. Rumor has it you want him dead, too. If you're any good with a lockpick, we can help each other out. We can get into the gardens of flesh and bone.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All the NPCs in here are just totally cracked out of their mind. It's awesome. The dialogue is wild.
They say the gatekeeper's magical. I don't believe in magic, but I do believe in bones. And the best way to kill something is with the bones of its own. I can see the bones of a dead gatekeeper in the courtyard of the gardens. The door's locked, though. You'll pick that lock, and I'll collect the bones. Then I'll make some arrows, and we'll kill the gatekeeper. Sound good?
He looks like, John Travolta in, Pulp Fiction.
Here, take this lockpick. Careful, it's the only one I've got. You open the door, I'll kill things. Let's go.
I wonder what happens if I break the lockpick. Well, now that you walked out, I'm gonna steal all your stuff, dog. There's no one to see me, right? Probably doesn't have anything else but bones in here anyways. Amber, I think we can use to craft armor later. So, oh, some good potions. Oh, Madness Ore, that's also good to have. Not bad, free loot. He does, yeah. That was my first thought. I just watched Pulp Fiction recently, so it was like right in the back of my head. You know, I thought that was, obviously, you know, being a Tarantino movie, I thought I remembered it being a lot more gorier or bloodier than it actually was. There's really only one, two... I guess there's a couple scenes. 4 or 5 shootouts. I mean, obviously it's still a violent movie, but
Hurry, pick that lock open.
you watch
I
like
can hear them in there.
Eightful Eight or Django especially. Your plate mail is now damaged at a normal rate. Very very cool. I'm glad I went from subs 100% normalcy to normalcy. Got the Warhammer, but yeah, this feels like kind of a downgrade, I'll be honest. Got no potions, naturally. No potions. Maybe the helmet and the gloves are enough to hold us over. At least until the next scaling hits us. And we'll just go from there.
Should we continue on? Follow me.
Brother, you can't tell me this is bugged too. Listen, Bethesda, I love a little bit of scuff in my games, but this is getting kind of ridiculous now.
Killed anything? From these gatekeeper bones, I can make some arrows.
Okay, I think that fixed it.
Find me in a few hours. We'll kill the gatekeeper.
Okay, cool.
Let me know
we're good.
if you need something.
Don't sweat it. We're back on track. Well, while I wait for him to make those bone arrows. No. Need a key. Never mind. We'll go see if the NPCs in the town have any interesting information or quests to give us. Sheldon's a pretty cool character. He's like really aggressive, if I recall correctly. Oh, I shouldn't have waked him. He'll probably go back to bed. I'm gonna see if he's got anything to steal. Gingi'Vitis has become a little bit of a kleptomaniac. Not me, you know. Character. This has nothing to do. Oh, he probably.
Yes. You need my help, don't you?
Oh no, he didn't see me.
The place was pretty deserted when I got here. Of course, once I was here, others followed. Can't say I blame them. Bye.
You know, maybe he doesn't have anything interesting to say. I think we'll just wait for John Travolta to finish those bone arrows.
We should go hunting soon.
Yeah, we should go hunt the gatekeeper.
The arrows aren't ready yet. Come back later.
Okay, good talk.
Goodbye.
We'll just stand here for the next couple hours.
Do the bones talk to you, too? The arrows are ready. Here are some for you, and I'll keep some. Let's go kill the gatekeeper. We might die, but there's worse things. Let's go!
I'll have to get a bow. He's got to have one I can steal, right? Doesn't look like it. Unfortunate. Oh, you know what? I think one of those adventurers has a bow on them. Maybe. We'll find out.
Hello, I'm Dreadwin. No one was running this place when I got here. They left plenty of things behind, though. What do you need?
Here we go. We got a bow. We're good. It's all good in the hood. I'm gonna toss the Warhammer just because I feel like the fists are honestly stronger at this point.
See you.
I really want to see if we can find a Jester's hat now. That was a very good suggestion. Watch, this guy's probably gonna one-tap me if he gets a shot off. I forget though, Gingi'Vitis is freakishly fast.
Not the best you can do.
Oh yeah.
We need to get through the gates of madness. Let's go kill the gatekeeper.
So what do you guys think? Should we go through dementia or mania? Because you get a little stuck once you go through one of them, so.
Let's go. The gatekeeper is slain. Congratulations. The honor of taking the keys from his corpse is yours. See you later.
So, you've managed to kill the gatekeeper. Pity. Well, you'll now be able to enter the realm proper. You'll notice there are two doors. One leads to the lands of mania, the other to dementia. Enter through either one. The lands are quite distinct, but both are Sheogorath's domain. You'll want to seek out Lord Sheogorath. I believe he has plans for you. Try not to disappoint him.
By the way, Micah, did you see that Death Must Die had an update? So the new all the new stuff is out. I think it's like new class, new zone. I'm sure tons of other. There's got to be gears and bosses if there's a whole new zone. So definitely very interested in that. I might play some of that after this.
The lands of dementia reflect the darker side of its residents. It is easy to get lost among the tangle of roots growing out of the ground. If you wish to meet Dementia's citizens, seek them out in Deep Wallow or Felmore. I'm sure they'll welcome one such as you with open arms. The doorways into the realm proper. You may enter through either one. Really, it depends on which aspect of the realm more suits your disposition. As I've said, all choices have consequences, but don't trouble yourself too much with your decision. All those that enter the realm are forever changed, but some believe it is for the better. A good portion of them, at least.
All right.
My work is never done.
You know, let's go through Mania. I feel pretty manic right now. Through the fringe of madness. Wow. This looks really good. I'm surprised my computer's handling it this well, too. We'll see if that keeps up. What the hell's that little thing? I don't remember those looking like that. You know, this gives me old, at least back there anyways, reminds me of the Silver Moon, or not Silver Moon, that's the city. Reminds me of the Blood Elf starting area. Is it Eversong Forest? Once you get out of that tutorial zone. Looks like a little bit of stutter there. Looks like I might need to turn the settings down a little bit. It's too beautiful. It's alright, it still looks good on low. Hill of Suicides. Sounds like a nice place. Let's go check that out. Let's take a little scenic route. I've heard the Hill of Suicides is nice this time of year. Sniped. Interesting. Oh, look at that. Love it. You know, that's very nostalgic for me. Just seeing random textures clipping for no reason. Reminds me of my childhood. This is a dark area. This is crazy. I wonder. Surely, if you angle it right, right? Like right there. Excuse me? I just survived that? That's wild. Gingi'Vitis is just too strong. Can't even kill himself. Ew, those are gross looking. Oh, you can harvest them too. Oh, what's this? A chest? Whoa! What? Holy cow. So much stuff in here. And a quest? Wow. Finally got some. Yeah. Now we're talking. Huh. That's a cool find. Just totally random. Solid find. Yeah, no kidding. Amidst a bunch of nasty eggs. Uh-oh, oh no, oh no! Okay, we're good. Thought I missed that jump there for a minute.
Speak, citizen.
Don't mind me. I've been here before, I know what I'm doing.
Did you see my last performance? Did you like it?
Oriole, with your petty conversation.
Bye.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Wait for everything to load.
Yes? What is it?
See, this is what I'm talking about. This city's literally split.
Speak quickly, mortal.
So we came through Mania, and then there's Dementia over here, and you got like swampland. They've got like nice pretty forest over here. And went up to this palace here. Even the guards had different armor. Really cool concept for all the fantasy dorks out there. Yes, clap for me, Sheogorath. I look like someone
always
who belongs here.
What a new arrival! Shame about my gatekeeper. I'm so happy I could just tear out your intestines and strangle you with them. I suppose an introduction is in order. I'm Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, and other things. I'm not talking about them. You've probably figured that out by now. Let's hope so, or we're in real trouble. And out come the intestines, and I skip rope with them. But perhaps now's not the time. You've made it this far, farther than anyone else. Well done. Take this trinket of mine. Perhaps it will serve you well, or look lovely on your corpse.
This place is insane. Peak fiction. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. It was such a cool idea. Like the concept and the story writing behind this area in a video game was so ahead of its time. This is peak, and the voice actors and everybody got so immersed into it. Night all. Good luck on the rest of the stream. Night, Misha. Actually, I won't be too far behind you. I've got like another 15 minutes. I'm starting to doze off myself, so. But yeah, thanks for being here. Always much appreciated.
I've been waiting for you. Or someone like you. Or someone other than you for some time. I need a champion, and you've got the job! Time to save the realm, rescue the damsel, slay the beast, or die trying. Your help is required. A change is coming. Everything changes, even Daedric princes, especially Daedric princes. Daedra are the embodiment of change and permanency. I'm no different, except in the ways that I am. The Grey March is coming, and you're going to stop it. The details aren't important, at least not right now. Eternity is on a rather tight deadline. We'll get back to that later. Now, you run an errand for me, an important one, of course. Anything I tell you to do is important. My realm, my rules. You're going to Zedilian, one of my favorite spots in the Isles. It's a little place I used to take care of unwanted visitors. And some are more unwanted than others. The gatekeeper takes care of most of the unwanted, but he's dead. We'll have to remedy that soon as well. Anyway, there are those that have other ways into my realm, and they're on the move. We don't want them here, trust me. So, you're going to get Zedilian up and running. Here's a little book to tell you how, and the Attenuator of Judgment. You'll need that too. Of course, you can always get more details from Haskell. He's a detail-oriented type of person, a big help, and a snappy dresser. Now, get going, before I change my mind. Or my mind changes me.
It's a good line.
You can go now. Run along, scoot.
His staff, I think you eventually get it. It's called the Wabbajack. And I think it just casts random spells, which is even cooler. So I gotta read a book. That's something I'm very good at, let me tell you. If I haven't sold it already by the time of talking to him and walking out the door. You know, starting to feel pretty powerful. I'm sure something will come along here pretty shortly and humble me very fast, but seems like Gingi'Vitis is in a good spot right now.
Blessings, citizen.
I look how... Oh, she's gone now. She was so much bigger than Gingi'Vitis. He's kind of a little guy. He's got like a little frame. You know, I was thinking too, if you guys ever want me to take a break on Oblivion, and want to see something else, let me know, you know. I'm more than receptive to you guys. I'm pretty much down for anything at this point, you know. Totally down with this. Cool. Yeah, I was thinking, I don't want to run through... I was trying to think of a plan a minute ago, how far I want to go into this, because, you know, doing a full 100% side quest playthrough, that would just get too tedious at some point, so I'm thinking I want to do this Shivering Isles DLC to completion, like the main quest line, and whatever side stuff we run into along the way. Cool. Wow, 12% shield on self, that's really good. But anyways, yeah, I was thinking of doing, finishing the Shivering Isles. And then... probably going to the main quest line. And then, if we're feeling it afterwards, we could go through the Knights of the Nine DLC. I've never done it, honestly, so I have no idea what it's like. I think that one was pretty popular as well, so... But yeah. Do these two major quest lines, and then kind of see what we're feeling from there. Because I've actually never completed Oblivion, so it'd be nice to finally be able to put that one under my belt. Same thing with Skyrim, actually. I have hundreds of hours, dozens of playthroughs, and I have never actually beaten Skyrim. I don't know. No, I did meet Parthenax in some of my playthroughs. Because I know of Parthenax, and I've watched my friends play with Parthenax, but that's how you get the notched pickaxe, which is a reference to Minecraft, is you gotta go all the way up to where he's at on top of that mountain. Really cool. Wife is the same way. She's got like 400 plus hours in the game and never finished the game. Some huevo. Is that a... Oh, she's got 400 hours in Skyrim. I just assumed you were talking about Baldur's Gate immediately. It's like that or Golf with Friends seems like to be her rotation right now. Skyrim, yeah. Yeah, so I finished Fallout. I finished the Fallouts. For some reason with the Elder Scrolls games, I think I get so lost in the sauce, and like 300 hours into a playthrough, I'm like, I'll come back and I'll play this again. I'll finish the story in a couple of months or whatever, you know, and then I come back and I'm like, no, I want to start a new playthrough. I want to play something different, and then immediately just revert back to a stealth archer. Literally just play the entire same game again. Now she's got almost 900 hours in Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I was thinking about streaming that too. Eventually, at some point, they do update. I was playing a little bit, and it's really cool. I was thinking about trying to do an honor mode run. I thought that might be kind of a cool stream, because I would really like to get say that I've done that. I'm trying right now with a paladin, and it's very difficult. I was shocked in a lot of. I literally, man, what did I do? I started an honor mode run and got off the ship and got to the point where you fight the little mind flayers, and they killed me. They killed me in Shadowheart, and I lost an honor run in like 30 minutes. Especially with the new patch, she's into it again. Oh yeah, of course. She has an honor mode run at the very last boss, but then had to take 2 weeks off the game to work an event, and she's too scared to pick it back up. Oh, that's... What class was she playing on that run? I mean, I feel like at that point you gotta give it a shot, right? Like, what have you got to lose? Obviously the run, the entirety of that run. But, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, just sit there and never finish the honor mode? That boss is so difficult, though. That was a crazy fight. I remember I tried to ally with, like, every faction as much as I possibly could on a good playthrough. And gosh, I had to have been controlling like 40 characters, you know? I mean, maybe that's an exaggeration. I can't remember the exact number, but it was a lot. There were so many little buddies that I called in to fight with me. It felt like you know, it felt like Avengers Endgame or Infinity War, whatever. I don't know. I didn't. I'm so lost in all the Marvel titles. There's so many of them now. Whichever one where everybody shows up, and there's the epic fight scene with Thanos. It's like, oh, the Owl Bear's here. Oh, the Harpers are here.
Oh!
I should have known. That was a different color. That one was orange. The rest were green. I should have picked up on that. Oh my god, are those gloves? Oh, hey, welcome, Eric. Yes, I took so the scaling was getting very difficult, right? And I took a poll with chat, and they decided that this was the fit. The inspiration was Make Love, Not Warcraft. And so, yeah, it's where we got blue suede shoes, got the red velvet garment, and then some steel gloves and a steel helmet. Got a chain on now. You know, I was having a hard time for a minute, and then I think the pants is probably what changed everything for me. It got considerably easier. Love that it doesn't even try to keep your head in that helmet. I know, I think they scale the helmet a little bit to the size of the head, but eventually at some point I think it just stops, because I don't think that steel helmets are normally that big. Because if you look at it like this, I feel like that's like
proportionally larger than the rest of my body. Alright, well, Eric, it looks like you might have just joined, but, getting a little tired. My throat's a little sore, a little dry right now, I think, from all the talking, so, I think I'm gonna head off for the night, but, thank you guys, again, as always, for joining today. I had a lot of fun. There's a lot of people, so it was really awesome. I really appreciate it. Got a bunch of follows today. It means a lot to me. I've been posting the VODs on YouTube. I'm a little late, like I'm a day behind, so probably on one of my days off when I don't stream, I'll catch back up and kind of go back to a normal schedule. But my goal is, oh, Brandon, thanks for following, by the way. My goal is to, post the VOD the next day. So, yeah, I got TikTok, Instagram, X, and YouTube. If you guys ever feel like giving those channels a follow, they're all linked in my profile. Eventually I'll start to get content out on those. But yeah, as always, thanks again, guys. You can check my schedule for the next stream. Definitely, gonna fully commit to this. Once I go back to work in a week, my schedule will shift a little bit, so I'll be kind of streaming a little bit later hours. And if you guys can't make that, trust me, I totally understand. Probably won't be able to start until about 11, but I'll still try to get a couple hours in every night, and then I'll hit like one of my days off. I'll try to get like a big stream that day. So, but yeah. Anyways, again, thank you guys very much. It really means a lot to me having you guys show up. I have a ton of fun, and it's a cool way for all of us to stay connected because, a lot of you guys are my friends, and if there's some random viewers in chat, welcome. But a lot of you guys are kind of all over the country, and some of you guys I haven't seen in months, years. Some of you guys I work with, I see you all the time, so. But yeah, anyways, thanks for joining again, guys, and have a good night. I will catch you tomorrow. I'll be on same time, 8 p.m. Maybe a little bit earlier if I get some extra time, but yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks.